Hey up everyone, something a bit different today. It's a little small project for my cabin. I shot a 3/4 grown rabbit. I've decided to create a face mask, a head mount, to put onto the wall in cabin on a plaque. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. I've skinned plenty of rabbits, but I'm taking a bit more time with this rabbit. It's not perfect. Probably should have used like a scalpel to get nice clean cuts. I'm not too worried about all body fur, but I want from head down to, I would say, back at shoulders, so I've got a little bit of fur to play with. I've speeded this footage up because when I reviewed video, it were around about 20 minutes long. I didn't want to bore people just going through a process that most hunters will have seen. You can see I've skinned out back legs. I've pulled all fur away from back end now. Tail's off. I want to take that bone out of the tail. My daughter wants tail. Cohen's got one, so Tegan wants one. She don't want to feel like she's left out. So I'll preserve tail for her. Now this is it's a bit tricky. I've slit up front of chest. And I cut down each side, each leg. Peel skin away best I can without tearing it. I'm not too worried about feet. That little bit's not going to benefit me when it comes to creating mask. So you can see this is a bit that I am trying to save, so I'm being really careful with this. I'm slowly making cuts, just nicking away slowly, trying to take skin away from meat, from round head. No, it's not best camera angles, but you'll get an idea of what I'm doing. I've just cut away from eyes there, coming down towards nose, because I want to preserve nose, whiskers and all that kind of thing. I want to try and keep integrity of head in one piece. And that's all skin off. I just took back end off there, a little bit of entrails that were probably left, or a bit of fleshy anus area. You can see I've kept ears, I've kept eyes. Now rabbit's not going to go to waste. I decided not to eat this one because as I was skinning it, there were some intestines on shore. So I'm just taking legs off it. I'm going to quarter it. Just cut behind shoulder blades. Front legs come off nice and easy. Same on the other side. Then onto back legs. Just showing you there with my fingers where to cut. You just break bone once you've cut it. Push it out to either side and that comes off. Now I'm on to, actually, it's not tanning hide as such, it's curing it, because what I'm going to do, I'll just cut underneath there. Just snipped it with a pair of scissors to get a nice clean cut. I need to cut it there, because it can be stitched afterwards, which is the plan. I'm going to stitch it underneath mount. All that fleshy area and skinny area there, wet nose and eyes were, that needs plenty of salt on it. What I need to do, when I've cut that, I need to pin hide out pretty tight, not too tight, because you can rip it quite easily. I'm just simply screwing it down with screws in each corner. I'll do, like I say, I'll just push that out tight, so you don't want any folds on corner of the skin. Each corner, I think overall is around about 6 screws when I finish. You don't actually see it on footage, but I put one right underneath nose as well to stretch that area. Like I said, I don't want any folds in any areas. I need salt in all them areas. I don't want to leave any or too much flesh behind. So obviously I don't want this to decompose So I'm curing it rather than tanning it. I'm not really after saving leather. The remainder of the rabbit fur, that could just probably hang up somewhere in cabin. The only purpose of using gloves is just to keep some mess off my hands. For those people that have prepared a rabbit before, you'll know that they can be quite smelly. As you can see, it's tightening out nice now. Going up to head area. Put a screw in that corner of the head. Good thing about screws rather than pinning is it nips fur a little bit, and it really does tighten. Obviously screws aren't going in too far because I don't want visible holes all over hide. So I'll just move everything to one side. Just feeling how taut it is skin. I'm happy with that. It's on a nice piece of wood. Ears are underneath. What I've done now, when I was looking at that, I realised that I needed that screw right in underneath nose, just stretch head part of carcass out. And first off, all I'm going to do is put a light gathering of salt on this. I make sure every area is covered and there's an ample amount of salt on there. But after 8 to 10 hours, you're supposed to take the first layer of salt off, so you just brush it off. And then you put a lot thicker coat on for 24 hours. Now it's a day later after originally doing this. And I have took first layer of salt off. And I've given it a good covering. All you'll see is a full white carcass now, and I'll let that draw all moisture out. A little lad coming with me, you've just seen it come into video frame there, and he'll with me all the way through this, taking a big interest in it. And I'm sure he'll be surprised once it's done. Now for head, once it's all cured, what I've seen on another YouTube video is you just cut a polystyrene block and then you just mark out a shape at rabbit's head onto the block. You cut it out roughly and you just smooth it off, and you just stick a couple of eyes on with edges of eyes included. I've ordered some of them off eBay. They just feel like kids' cuddly toys, that sort of thing. So I'll stick them onto polystyrene, and then I'll stick foam head inside rabbit's head, and I'll stitch it all together. That young rabbit that I've just took fur off and mask, ready for making into some sort of mount or just to put it on wall in cabin. It's not gone to waste. I'm cooking it up for dog's tea. I'll just let it boil 10-15 minutes, and then just let it sit and simmer. Let it cool down. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Hunter, did you like that rabbit? Did you like that rabbit? Come on. Hunter, say yes. Hunter, say yes. We'll go viral on YouTube. Wait, we'll get millions of views. We'll be famous. Come on. Did you like the rabbit? Tell him to say yeah.
Do you like it?